chefs are about to jump out of the frying pan and right into the fire. Let's meet them. First up, Aaron Deal, an executive chef and James Beard Award nominee from Roanoke, Virginia. Next up, we got Kevin Naderi, is a chef owner of a popular bistro in Houston, Texas. Next up, there's Layla Armas, a farm-to-table caterer from Concord, California. And finally, Jamie McDonald, a pitmaster/owner of a smokehouse from Windsor, Connecticut. In this first challenge, I want you to make a really great grilled pizza.
I knew that was gonna happen.
I mean, I don't care if it's thin crust, thick crust, round, square. It's just gotta be a delicious, gorgeous pizza. 3, 2, 1, go!
So I take off like a bat out of hell, quickly realizing I honestly didn't know what I was doing. I just knew that I needed to do it quickly. My plan is to make a version of my favorite pizza. It's carbonara style with bacon and an egg yolk.
The name of the game is Red Light Special, so look for the red light and pick up a jar today.
A jar of what?
Peanut butter, peanut butter, peanut butter. On a pizza? How does that even work?
I'm gonna make a Thai prawn and chicken pizza.
I'm gonna make a California pizza, similar to what me and my boyfriend get at the farmer's market. Tri-tip pancetta, steak and blue cheese with arugula pizza. Peanut butter could work. Nuts and cheese go together, so I'm gonna make it like a sweet and savory pizza.
I'm gonna make my Indian-style pizza, something bold.
Pizza dough, cool.
I run through the ethnic aisle and I see, boom, Madras curry sauce.
The biggest concern I have, the dough's too thick. Oh, come on, a little longer.
What kind of pizza you think you're making?
I think I'm gonna do a tri-tip, blue cheese, add a little bit of peanut butter and drizzle it with a little honey.
Interesting.
I work a lot as a line cook, actually as a grill cook. My favorite is actually grilling.
So I take the peanut butter and I mix it in a bowl with a little bit of my Madras curry sauce and already has some tomato paste in it. I just smeared it on my pizza dough.
We're good.
Threw it in the oven. What makes me a better chef than these other guys is that I have experience. I know my flavors.
Pretty good.
It needs more texture. It's gotta be crispier. I would say that I'm pretty humble. In this industry, there's enough cocky guys for a whole basket. All right, peanut butter. I need to use that peanut butter. Hey, I could use it for a vinaigrette. It's got a little sweetness, and it's gonna help emulsify the vinaigrette.
3, 2, 1, stop working.
Oh, jeez. Wow.
Wow.
You guys.
Chef Kevin, what did you make for the judges?
So this is the non-stop flavor flatbread. You like that?
Hey, 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 hey.
I took the peanut butter and I mixed it with a little bit of vindaloo curry sauce, smeared that on the bread. Heirloom tomatoes are grilled, the peppers were grilled, the bread was grilled. And on top is lime zest, grated cucumber.
Next up, Chef Jamie.
I made my play on a Thai pizza. I used the peanut butter with the sriracha. There's a little bit of chicken, a little bit of prawns.
Next up, Chef Layla.
I call this my farmer's pizza. I have on there tri-tip steak and some pancetta, blue cheese, arugula, and then the peanut butter is just on the side so you can kind of dip it around in there.
Chef Aaron.
This is my take on a carbonara-style pizza. What we've done is take the dough, we grilled it. I left it a little thicker because we need something to soak up that egg.
And the chef that'll be checking out in game 1 will be Chef Jamie. You go around the store and you get to that bin where they have like the mislabeled stuff and the crushed things and the torn box. We have 3 of them here in Flavortown Market. And what you're gonna be able to do is shop exclusively in those clearance carts. You only have to shop in 3 spots.
Only from the carts?
Only from the carts.
Oh, crap. I'm thinking of like old food that nobody wants for this dish. I need fresh. I was totally changing my game plan. What am I gonna do?
You had the advantage, correct?
Yes.
I'm gonna give you a 15-second head start.
Excellent.
And in 3, 2, 1, go! It's 15 seconds ahead of you 2.
In the grocery store, it can just be a madhouse.
I like big, hearty meals, a lot of protein in there. You need a lot of fuel, so this is my best dish.
Spare ribs.
Once I saw the spare ribs, I was like, this is a perfect place for me to highlight some of those Asian flavors that I love. It's gotta have seasoning or something. So I'm looking in the cart. I grab instant cocoa. I knew that I wanted to coat the pork in it.
Ah, yes, yes, yes. There's the sausage, and I realize it's turkey sausage. Let's go. My plan is to do a take on frankenbeans. It reminds me of going camping with my dad, and it's Southern.
I think my favorite out of all items that have taken out of the clearance cart would be the hot cocoa packets. What are you gonna do with this?
I'm gonna make a cocoa-crusted pork spare rib.
Being a chef, it lets you be creative. It lets you play with new things.
I'm cuckoo for cocoa crust.
So the brats, they were taking much longer than anticipated. I usually do a good balance of the meat and then the greens. Chopped up the kale, put those in the oven with the raisins, just so it had a warm salad. I did the grilled peach on a whim. I thought throwing it on the grill, it's perfect.
5 minutes left. A lot of grilling. The salmon steaks didn't make it.
No, I just didn't have enough time. I worked with what I had.
I need something to give me a crispy element for the panzanellos. So I take the canned diced potatoes, throw them in the fryer, hoping that they get extra crispy like a crouton.
Come on, potatoes, you're killing me.
I just shoved it on the plate just so it could be there. I didn't want to put like nothing at all.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Come on, huh?
1. Stop working. Talk to us about your best dish, Kevin.
I took a little bit of instant cocoa, rubbed the pork down with it, grilled it pretty heavy. On the bottom is a sriracha vinaigrette. Then you have a Asian-style panzanella.
Next up, Chef Aaron.
When I think of a grill, I think of rustic. I think of being outdoors over an open flame. I also think of going camping with my father. And one of the things he always made was franken beans. This is a take on franken beans with turkey sausage, shaved cabbage, grilled fennel, and a little bit of grilled onion.
Chef Layla.
I have a flank steak, medium rare. I saw peaches in the clearance bin, so I used that, Brussels sprouts and bacon and raisins. And I have a toasted ciabatta bread with Gruyere cheese. On top is a bratwurst sausage.
The chef that will be leaving us will be Chef Layla. So I'm thinking that we should call this game top shelf, bottom shelf. The ingredients have got to come from the top shelf or bottom shelf, except for the protein. 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm headed right towards the fish.
I run straight towards the lamb.
Rack of lamb, beautiful.
I'm gonna make a grilled asparagus salad. I thought it would pair well with the fish.
Some white asparagus in the dark, baby.
I do a lot of Asian. You know, Asian food is about simplicity. I'm gonna make Asian-style lamb. I'm looking at the top shelf. I see some kimchi. Grabbed a little bit of miso paste.
Trimming fish with 25.5 minutes.
I need to figure out how I want to serve this fish with the bone on. Let's serve the tail. I thought, hey, this is gonna be different. Here's what we're gonna do. If I would have butchered the fish, I wouldn't have had the bone-in aspect. When I was cutting off the heads of those fish, one of the fin bones just went into my finger. Need somebody. Now, quickly, quickly. This is a great start.
I rub the miso on the lamb to give it that kind of savory, soybeany taste, and then a little bit of ginger juice. Just got a little bit of ginger flavor.
So far, so good.
And went straight onto the grill. I'm really passionate about what I do. I've always been the kid that is kind of, I guess, underestimated, and I always want to know that I'm gonna be better at what I do and that I can get better at what I do.
Rack of lamb, I like it.
Seared it pretty hard. Got that color on it. I'm Middle Eastern, so I like to think I'm pretty good at making lamb.
3, 2, 1, stop working.
Wow, you guys.
Warriors.
Perfect. This is $20,000, and I've got it in the bag.
So why don't we kick things off first with Chef Aaron? What do you have for the judges?
Judges, this was a bone-in competition. There's a bone in this fish. We grilled it, packed herbs on top of it. We did a grilled white and green asparagus salad. Served it with a sauce verde.
Next, Chef Kevin.
It's the last leg of the competition. I went for it. I went primal. I've made for you last leg lamb. Rubbed down the lamb rack with miso and red wine vinegar.
The chef that will be leaving and checking out from this grilling edition of Triple G will be Chef Kevin. I have a list of 10 items. You have 2 minutes to find as many of these items as possible, and for each item you put in this basket will be worth 2,000 bucks. If you grab all 10 items in the 2 minutes given to you, you will win $20,000.
Sounds good.
Here we go, buddy. And in 3, 2, 1, go, Aaron.
Go, 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 go!
The first place I'm going is for frozen beans.
Frozen pea.
English muffins were right across the aisle.
Okay? English muffins.
Next, we've got the heavy cream.
whipping cream.
Moving on down the aisle.
6,000 bucks.
The last time I did this much running, I was being chased.
The last one's a key lime. It's right over there in the organic.
Key lime. 24 seconds left.
I just grabbed a handful and I threw them and I kicked the cart out of the way because I was done.
Give it up for Chef Aaron and $20,000.